What up, athletes? Whoop, whoop. All right, it is that time. Let's go ahead and go through our team test 11. I'm assuming either you're pausing me in between questions or you've attempted this, so I'm just going to roll right through it. Select all the angles. Let me get the highlighters. There we go. For which ray HA and ray HE are sides. So let's find H right here. HA is right here. And HE is right there. Boom. So what angles could that be? Well, first of all, it's angle 6, not angle 1. And then let's follow it. Could it be angle AHE? AHE, yeah, that certainly is that angle. Is it AGE? Let's see, A. Oop, A goes to G, it skips H. That'd be like an extra line drawn there, that's not it. Is it EHA? EHA, yeah, it sure is. EGA, EG, again skipping H, nope. And HEA, HEA, no, that would be a separate angle if I were to draw a ray from E through A. It's not that. So yeah, it's those three, angle 6, angle AHE, and angle EHA. Boom. All right, in this figure, going down below, CD and CB are opposite rays. That's just telling you this is a straight line right here. Okay, so it adds up to 180 degrees. Great. And CA bisects angle BCE. If CA bisects BCE, that means angle BCA is congruent to angle ACE. Okay? CA, BCE. Yeah, there we go. And the measure of angle ECA, so that's ECA, is 14x minus 2. And ACB, right, ACB is 12x plus 8. Well, because I used the givens to determine that these are equal angles, I can set these two expressions equal to each other. So I get 12x plus 8 equals 14x minus 2. So minus 12x, we'll add 2, and I get that 10 equals 2x, or x equals 5. But it wants the actual angle. So I'm going to plug it in. It doesn't matter which one I plug it into, but if I'm going to do ECA, might as well plug it into 14x minus 2. So 14 times 5 minus 2. See, 14, that's 50, and 20, that's 70 minus 2, which equals 68 degrees. So, not only that, we know that this is 68 degrees. If you ever want to check your answer, you could always plug x into that. So 12 times 5 is 60, plus 8 is 68. Boom, it comes out the same. Must be right. Okay. Fill in the blanks using the available answer choices. You don't have answer choices. Just fill in the blanks. Boom. If the measure of angle 2 equals 108 degrees, so I want to put that in there. 108 degrees. I don't know if you can see that very well, but maybe I'll go write it up here. 108 degrees. That's better. Then the measure of the adjacent angle is, well, it doesn't matter. You may be thinking, is that angle 3 or angle 1? It doesn't matter. They're both adjacent to 2. And since either one would make a straight line, right? And they're vertical angles, so they're equal, right? Then it would be 180 minus 108, which is 72 degrees. And the measure of the vertical angle is, so angle 1 is vertical to that, or angle 3, whichever one you did, is also 72 degrees. They're both the same. Okay. Oh, unless it's talking about the angle vertical to 108, I'm so sorry. So this isn't saying, I thought it was saying, hey, since this is 72 degrees, this one's 72 degrees, which is fine. But I think what it's saying is, since this is 108, its adjacent angles are 72 degrees, but its vertical angle is the same as it is. So angle 4 would be actually 108 degrees. That makes more sense. Boom. Awesome. Let's move on. Okay, what does it say? Two angles are supplementary. That means they add to 180. The measure of the larger angle is 12 less than 3 times the measure of the smaller angle. So I'm going to have larger and smaller. And they're supplementary, so I know they add to 180, right? That just means they add to 180. Okay, it says the measure of the larger angle is 12 less, so that's minus 12, than 3 times the measure of the smaller. Well, if the smaller is x, 3 times the smaller would be 3x. So this would be 3x minus 12. Here's what I know, 3x minus 12, and if I add to it x, those together should make 180 degrees. So I'm going to say that. 3x minus 12 plus x equals 180. Those combine together to make 4x, and I'm going to add 12 to both sides. So I get, boom, 4x equals 192. Divide that by 4. 4 goes into 19. Let's see, 4 times, that's 16, leaving 32. So that's going to be 8, right? So that equals 48 degrees. X equals 48 degrees. So we know the smaller angle is 48 degrees. And I could plug it into here, or I could just go 180 minus 48 equals 132 degrees. And if you want to check that answer, then go ahead and plug it into here. So 3 times 48 minus 12. 3 times 40 is 120. 3 times 8 is 24. So that'd be 144 minus 12 equals 132. Look at that. It's the same. They come out the same. It's the same. Oosh, right there. Okay, let's look at number 5. Which value of x will make AB perpendicular to CD? So let's AB, and we have CD. Since we're looking at x, we're looking at, so I'm going to highlight everything with an x, these two angles. So if I want it to be perpendicular, this should be a total of 90 degrees. So that means these two equations should add to 90 degrees. So 5x, minus 7, and plus 7x minus 11 equals 90 degrees. Boom. So let's combine like terms. 5x plus 7x is 12x. Minus 7 minus 11 is minus 18 equals 90 degrees, which I'm going to add 18 to both sides. I get that 12x equals 108, which is, if I divide both sides by 12, x equals 9. Boom, that's the value of x, for which these will be made to be perpendicular. And you can confirm that if you want to by plugging them in. 5 times 9 minus 7 is what? 45 minus 7? So that equals 38. And for the next one, 7 times 9 minus 11. 7 times 9 is 63. 52, which equals 52. What's 52 plus 38? That's 90 degrees. Boom, it works. Okay, fill in the blanks using the available answer choices. There's no answer choices. We should just cancel that out. Fill in the blanks. Determine whether each statement can or cannot be assumed from the figure above. Let's see. MTR and NTP are vertical angles. So it's saying MTR and NTP are vertical angles. I can't assume that because it gave me the lines NR. It's telling me those are a line. And anytime you have two intersecting lines, the opposite angles are vertical. So yes, I can assume that. Now it's saying NTP. So NTP, okay, and PTR are supplementary. Again, it gives me line, by definition of arrows on either side, it's telling me RN is a line, adds to 180, and these two angles make up that line, therefore I can assume this. Now it's saying QTR, let's see, QTR is congruent to angle PTM. No, I cannot assume that. Angle PTM is a straight line, so that's 180 degrees. This is just part of an angle, so that's not. I cannot assume that. And then it says angle QTP is a right angle. Okay. So QTP is a right angle? No, it may look like one. I don't know. It kind of does. It doesn't really to me. But whether it looks like one or not, there's nothing to tell us that there's perpendicular lines happening. We can't assume it's a right angle. Cannot. Oh. All right, next page. What is the best